Child marriage. Child marriage is a human rights violation that impacts women and girls alongside with family and community. According to the 23rd May 2018 International Women's Health Coalition.org reveals that almost 400 million women now aged 20 to 49 were married at the age of 18. Girls are not wives. Regardless of where she lives, child marriage deprives a girl of a future in which she can reach her full potential and feathers a dangerous cycle of depression and harm. Now that you know what my speech will cover, let's move on to the facts on child marriage. According to the 23rd May 2018 International Women's Health Coalition.org reveals that 37,000 girls under the age of 18 are married each day. We now have the greatest numbers. We now have the greatest number of girls married and girls at risk ever before. So one in three girls in the developing world are married before 18, and 1 in 9 girls are married before the age of 15. If present trends continues to grow, then more than 140 million girls will be married in the next decade. The 31st October 2019 CBS News reveals that between 2000 and 2015, over 200 girls under the age of 18 were married in the United States. So an interviewee on the CBS News called Sherry Johnson said that she was forced to be married at the age of 11 in the United States. Now that you know the facts on child marriage, let's move on to how the cause on child marriage. The cause on child marriage. There is always a reason why people do what they do. It could be a bad reason or a good reason. So according to the Stanford News.edu 2015, there are many groups working to prevent child marriage, but we cannot stop the practice unless we understand the motivation behind the family's motive for sending their children to marriage. So economics plays a very huge role when it comes to child marriage. Poverty is a major force behind child marriage around the world. Children living in poverty are the most vulnerable when it comes to child marriage, and also parents also say that in some cases they don't want their daughters to get a job because it is a sign of destitution, suggesting that their husband cannot help them. So a friend who was sent to child marriage at the age of 15 told me that in her community or where she is from, child marriage is passed on from their forefathers to them, and in their community it is seen as a blessing to be married young. And also parents fear that parents don't want their children to bring humiliation to them if they were to lose their virginity. So in order to prevent that, they have to send their children to marry young. Now that you know the cause on child marriage, let's move on to how you or anybody can help prevent or stop or end child marriage. So the 26th September 2017, Girls Are Not Brides, Brides.org states that raising awareness of girls' rights and the impact on child marriage, donate to organizations that provide for girls and their families, and encourage and encourage supportive laws. So working with girls to prevent their knowledge to exercise their rights is an important is an important part of ending child marriage. Keeping girls in school also help is an effective way to prevent child marriage, and you can also donate to the help.unicef.org. You can also donate to the help.unicef.org. They're always ready to accept any donation. Any amount is not too small. I hope the last part has illustrated how to end child marriage. So today I have shared a little of the facts on child marriage, the cause on child marriage, and any possible way to end child marriage. So girls are not wives, regardless of where she lives. Child marriage deprives a girl of a future in which she can reach her potential, her full potential, and furthers a dangerous cycle of oppression, of depression or oppression and harm. No girl is a bride or a wife. Thank you.